Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. After four, 84, we did the same way. I hope all of you are doing well. I hope everybody is fine. I hope everything is fine with you. Thanks for sharing our videos. Thanks for liking it. Thanks for um, commenting and your suggestions are welcome. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you very much. You are doing a massive work with the support you are giving us. Yɛda mo ase paa. Yɛni so monkɔ so na monhyia na yɛnsua adeɛ. Thank you very much. We are discussing the third Abrahamic religion, Islam. Yes, Islam. It's unfortunate, it's unfortunate and it's pathetic, say, most people, most Muslims are actually uh, showing their dissatisfactory with the presentations. You see, your problem is that if you look at the thing as if I'm the one saying it, you're gonna have problem. I don't know what you want me to do again after showing you all the books I'm holding. So don't have problem with me. Don't have problem with me. Go to your malams and ask them the books and the pages I'm mentioning. Is there something like that over there? This is what you need to do. You see, money how, men ya problem. Unya problem ana ya how because and and ya and ya be na make until I made the books never. You understand? So stop having problem with what I'm saying. It's not me. It is what is in the books that I'm talking about. That is your Islam. That is your religion. This is how the religion came about. This is how your religion started. And I'm trying to prove to you that there is no religion that is coming from God or any deity anywhere. It is man-made. It is man-made till Nepal and Islam is one of the Nshishaya and it is obvious. So when we say Islam was arranged by humans. So that's what we are doing. So don't have problem with us. If you have any issue, you must check the books. I'm reading from the books. So thank you very much. Yadamasi. Those of you who are okay with what we are doing and you are sharing the videos and everything. You see, as a Muslim, it surprises you and you are being too emotional. Now, woeful, because you've never heard it. Have you asked yourself why your malams are not reading Seerah? They are not reading Seerah in the mosques. They tell you what they want you to know. And I'm telling you everything about their religion. Wosum, are you okay? Say, oh, some, oh, a summer, oh, nimuhe. Me catch now a sumu near woman in and a me actual, and on a mimi actual. So I'm telling you everything about the religion. So what's the big deal? Okay, visit the books, visit your malams and ask them questions and see whether what we are saying is true or not. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for sharing. And thanks for commenting. Yadamasi. Today we are finishing the marriage of Khadijah. We are finishing the aspect of the marriage of Khadijah. The marriage of Khadijah. We've talked about it in the last video a little bit. Today we're going to say everything about how the marriage took place and how what happened and all that. Now we are starting with the famous book. This is the book, Ibn Hisham, Seerah to Nabawiya. Not me. I didn't author the book. This is not my book. Ni media and yamina me choroye. Obi na choro. Malam Kramoni Deni na choro and I'm making kind choro. So Seerah to Nabawiya Ibn Hisham, he mentioned about the marriage and okay, it's like I think kind of last week. He mentioned about the marriage and he talked about say the reason why Khadijah wanted to marry Muhammad was that she heard what her servant Maisara, who followed Prophet Muhammad to Sham, what he saw, what the priest, the monk of the monastery told the young man that he's going, the place he sat means that he's a prophet, and what he saw, the cloud covering his head, and angels holding umbrella over his head under a scorching sun. So the boy went to tell his madam, Wakaka madam, they said, so because of that, That is what they are saying. Because of that is what Ibn Hisham is saying and other books. Because of that, she proposed to marry him. She proposed to marry him. This is the point. Now, some of the scholars of the Seerah are saying that no, he proposed himself. But we will solve all these problems. So that is it. Now, Khadija went to tell her uncle Warakatu bin Nawfal something. She went to tell Warakatu bin Nawfal the story the boy came to tell her. My Sarah, the boy that accompanied Prophet Muhammad to Sham and saw what he saw, according to the Sirah books, he saw two angels holding umbrella for Prophet Muhammad under a scorchy sun. He saw a cloud covering his head under a scorchy sun, and the priests or the monks of the monastery told him that he's a last prophet, he's a prophet of Allah. So he came to say it now. In Ibn Hisham Sirah, page 237, Khadija تحدث ورقة بحديث ميسرة عن النبي. Khadija want to tell Waraka, her uncle, what Maisara told her about Prophet Muhammad. Now, this is what he says. قال ابن إسحاق. Ibn Ishaq says, وكانت خديجة بنت خويلد قد ذكرت لورقة بن نوفل بن أسد بن عبد العزى وكان ابن عمها. Khadija want to tell Waraka the story of Prophet Muhammad, the story of Prophet Muhammad, about what he saw, about what she saw, what she heard about him concerning the journey or the trip they went, the business trip. Business trip no mo call wa sham no ni akwala no hu ye na obaka kire Khadija no Khadija ko ka kire ni uncle. Now listen to what the book is saying. Wa kana nasraniyan. Waraka was a Christian. Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Yabasa aba ho biom. Yabasa aba point wo ho biom. Wakena Nasraniyan. Waraka was a Christian. He was a Christian. Now Waraka to Bunawfal a Christoni or a Christoni. Kartataba al kutuba. Wadi books echi. Wadi books echi. Christopher books echi. Old Testament, New Testament. Onim. Wa alima min ilmi nas. Ena onimusu nimdie, he has Christianity knowledge. So Warakatu bin Nawfal was a priest. He was a priest, just like the way other books confirm. So he was a Christian. So she want to tell him everything. And this is what Waraka told Khadija. And then Waraka actually Khadija said, according to Christian books na minimulo, ne ama translated aba Arabic mu. There's a last prophet, Oba. Last prophet Oba Ewo Christian books, Old Testament, New Testament. This is the thing. This is what they've written here. Now they are writing this thing to support the claim of prophethood of Prophet Muhammad and the connection he has with the two religions, Judaism and Christianity. Right? Good. Okay, that is what he said. Okay, Okata said, meaning say, yes, say, Ewo Christo for yes, say prophet be beba. So this is the thing. Okay, when one of the reasons why Khadija proposed to who? To Prophet Muhammad, to marry Prophet Muhammad. This is one. Now let me take you to Ibn Kathir. Let me take you to Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir's book, Asira and Nabawiya. Now, the marriage, our real yet is saying, Khadija marriage, no, yet is saying, how did the marriage took place? This is what I want to read to you. Uh, according to Ibn Kathir, uh, page 304, this is what happened. This is how the marriage took place. Now, according to Ibn Kathir, in Seerah, they were discussing the marriage of Prophet Muhammad and Khadijah. And Ibn Kathir has this to say. The other page is about Kaaba. Now, the 304 I mentioned was about Kaaba. This is the marriage, the page 294. Seerah to Ibn Kathir. It's very valuable. It has value. It's really valuable. Because Ibn Kathir on yani pakitwa. Now this is what he said. Qala Ammar. Amran tabi ayafanu Ammar. Farajatu ilayhi. And Misaba, I came back to Fa'abartuhu Faqala. I said to him, Faqala, he said, Bala la Amri. He said, yes, I will do it. فذكرت لها قول رسول الله. Um, this Ammar is someone that happens to be between Khadijah and Prophet Muhammad. Now, Prophet Muhammad, Khadijah sent Ammar to Prophet Muhammad to discuss their marriage, to tell him that if he want to marry, she is willing to marry him. So this is what Ammar said. Ammar said, I went to Prophet Muhammad and I told him, and then Faqala, and Prophet Muhammad said, Bala, yes, I would love to marry her. La Amri, oh my, like something like, oh, it's a wonderful idea. I would love to marry her. فَذَكَرْتُ لَهَا قَوْلِ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ. And he says, I want to tell Khadijah what Prophet Muhammad has said. فَقَالَتْ, and she said, أُغْدُوا عَلَيْنَا إِذَا أَصْبَحْنَا فَغَدَوْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ. Adechia, next day, tell Prophet Muhammad that they should come to us next day so that they should come and perform the marriage rite. Omumbra na omumbeye ya ifro no, omumbe chichira ifro no, adechie, koka chire no. Ana sifakadawna alayhim fawajadnahum qad zabahu bakaratan wa albasu aba khadijata hulla. The next day, they went to Khadijah. They went to Khadijah's house. Prophet Muhammad and his people went to Khadijah's house. And then they went there and they saw them, they've slaughtered Bakara, cow. They've slaughtered cow. وَأَلْبَسُوا أَبَا خَدِيجَةَ هُلَّ. And they were, they dressed Khadija's father, Hulla. Hulla is a dress, Al-Kabba is a dress that they put on another dress. You know, it's when you have a dress below and then you put another one on top of it. That is what they call Hulla. So Khadija and her family were ready, waiting for Prophet Muhammad to come so that they would do the marriage ceremony. وَصُفِّرَتْ لِهِيَتُهُ. And then they dyed the gray beard of Khadija's father yellow. It was white, gray, like Khadija ni papa na bojo aye white. And on one dye the yellow. Ni na ya choro ha. Aha. Ni ridi ya choro. And I dye the yellow. وَكَلَّمَتْ أَخَاهَا فَكَلَّمَ أَبَاهُ وَقَدْ سُقِيَ خَمْرًا. Now, Khadija ekasa chere ni nua. So on kasa chere ni papa se on chere ayeforo no. وَقَدْ سُقِيَ خَمْرًا. Yamana bu. Papa na oba be chichiri Khadija na wali ya no. Yamana bu. Suqiya khamran. They've made him drunk. They've made him drunk. Now, when Prophet Muhammad and his people came in the morning to come and perform the marriage rite, they came to meet Khadija and her people ready, and they also met Prophet Muhammad. And they met his father, his sister, all of them were there waiting for the marriage rite to be commenced. Now, Khadija asked her brother to tell the father to prepare and then bless their marriage. Meanwhile, they've made the man drunk. Why did they make the man drunk and who made the man drunk? Mekacho. وصنعوا من البقرة طعاما. And then they فذكر له رسول صلى الله عليه وسلم كان هو وسأله أن يزوجه فزوجه خديجة. أنت أمو ya commande no na o ka say okay ya ka tire papa no say won chichira ifo no wabo fa zakara lahu rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam and prophet Muhammad mentioned that he is Muhammad and he has come to marry Khadija wa sa'ala wa yuzawijahu fa zawajahu Khadija and a prophet aka tell say on shira aware no so mfama no he should marry Khadija for him and then fa zawajahu Khadija and Khadija's father married Khadija to Prophet Muhammad. وَصَنَعُوا مِنَ الْبَقَرَةِ طَعَامًا. And they prepared food out of the cow meat they slaughtered. فَأَكَلْنَا مِنْهُ, and we ate some. وَنَامَ أَبُوهَا, and the father went to sleep because he's drunk. ثُمَّ اسْتَيْقَظَ صَاحِيًا, and he woke up, and the drunkenness has gone. Oh, sorry, you know, sana feeling so. Papa no nyami yen, Khadija ne papa nyami yen no. Na sano afini so. Fakala, and he says, "Mahadil hunna, who gave me this new dress to wear? Wamadi sufrata wa and who painted my beard? Who dyed my beard with yellow color? وهذا طعام, and who prepared this plenty food?" فقالت له ابنته التي كانت قد كلمت عمارا. And then Khadija nimia ba ekatren say هذه هلة كساكها محمد بن عبد الله ختنك. Prophet Muhammad ena eto sa atade ne be share Muhammad bin Abdullah, Muhammad Abdullah ne ba ono to sa atade ne be share khatunuka a oye wase. So it means uh, the man was not in his senses when he did it. Come now, what should I worry? He wasn't in his senses. Okay, nti katanuka wase wabakaratun ada halak, and it is also the cow is also the cow he gave you as a gift. Fazabanaha hina zawajtahu Khadija. And then we slaughtered the cow he gave you when you married Khadija to him. Fa'ankara an yakuna zawajahu. And the man said, that is a lie. I never married my daughter Khadija to Prophet Muhammad. I never did it. Mawari Khadija am from Mano. It means wachichira you from awo ebuo mu wabo na wachichira you from wabo na wachichira you from wabo na wachichira you from wabo na waka chiro mu say debi manchichira you from bia am from Muhammad wa kharaja yasi hatta jaa al-hajar. What Pierre no ye dede, he came out making noise, shouting, I didn't marry Khadija to Prophet Muhammad. I didn't marry Khadija to Prophet Muhammad. I didn't marry Khadija to Prophet Muhammad. No, ye did it. Oh, ye did it. Wahara Banu Hashim bi Rasulullah. And Prophet and his people came out to see him and they told him, you did. He said, I didn't. He said, they said, you did it. I said, I didn't. I was drunk. And they said, well, you did it. So the marriage of Khadija was done under influence of alcohol. Under influence of alcohol. Nti papa no a wɔhyerɛ a awareɛ so no na wabo. Why na ɛma ne buiɛ? Who made him drunk? And why did someone make him drunk? Adanti na yɛma ne buiɛ ansa na wɔahyerɛ awareɛ no so. And why na ɛma ne buiɛ? This is what we know. So if you go to Asiratul Nabawiya, Ibn Kathir's one, page 294, it is there. Now let me take you to another Seerah and let you see why and who made him drunk and why they made him drunk. Medio alcohol. Now, another Seerah book we or your friend Asiratul Halabiya. Asiratul Arabiya ni ocho no oye malam imam oye sheikh ustaz imam allama oye di pakasi pa ye freno as ye buku na asiratu uh, uh, al halabiya. The man's name, the author's name is Ali Bun Burhan. Okay, now yantie according to book according to this one, it was a man, a young man, a male that Khadija sent to propose the marriage to Prophet Muhammad, a male. But according to Asira to Al-Arabiya, it is a female. A contradiction, no problem. No, no, they're almost the same thing, right? It doesn't matter. My uncle. Now, let's check what she said. This one here is known as Nafisa. Her name is Nafisa. Now, Khadija sent Nafisa to go and talk to Prophet Muhammad. Now, before then, let us read something and let us check something a little about Khadija in Asiratul Al-Arabiya. Asiratul Al-Arabiya comes in 3 volumes. And this is volume 1, page, I don't know if your edition and mine is the same, page 186. That is where the story starts from. Now, let's go to the story. This is what they got to say. They have Bab Tazawujihi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam Khadija. Good. So this is they have it here. If your edition and mine, Asiratul Arabiya Volume 1, if your edition and mine is the same, go to page 186. This is there. Now, this is what he has to say. باب تزوجه صلى الله عليه وسلم خديجة بنت خويلد رضي الله عنها. Now, this is what he's saying. Like this is the chapter of the marriage of Khadijah. Now, let's see what he has to say about Khadijah. And let me read from here. I want to start from here. قال الحافظ ابن حجر وهي من أقرب نسائه صلى الله عليه وسلم. She is the most closest woman to Prophet Muhammad في نسب ولم يتزوج من ذرية قصي غيرها and all that. And then عن نفسه بنت رضي الله عنها. Okay. Uh, uh, where I want to read from somewhere. Aha, this is the place now. Or say, وهي راجع لماريا نفيسة قالت نفيسة said كانت خديجة بنت خويلد امرأة uh, حازمة. Khadija, the daughter of Khuwailid, is a strong woman. She's a strong woman. I ضابطة جودة, very strong, and قوية شريفة, and she's also a noble woman. أي ما أراد الله تعالى لها من الكرامة والخير. وهي يومئذ أوسط النساء قريش. At that time, Khadija was the best woman of Quraysh. Nasaban in terms of family. Like she's coming from a noble house. وعظمهم شرفا, and she's very respected and honorable woman. وأكثرهم مالا, and she has money more than she's richer than any other woman in Makkah at that time. According to Seerah to Al Harabiya, this is what he's saying. She's a wealthy woman. وأحسنهم جمالا, and she's more beautiful than any lady in Makkah at that time. وكانت تدعى في الجاهلية بالطاهرة. And before Islam, in pre-Islamic era, they call her At-Tahira. At-Tahira. The nickname of Khadija in pre-Islamic era is At-Tahira. At-Tahira. Now, the word At-Tahira technically means the holy woman. The holy woman. Now, listen and listen carefully. Arabs with their traditional way of doing things, something the word you can say the word holy. They don't have anything to do. They got nothing to do with the word tahir or tahira or holy one, baby. Now, the word holy has traveled from Judaism to Christianity all the way to Arabian Peninsula. So, this tells you the Christian background of Khadija because they call her Tahira, the holy woman. The holy woman. Now, you see, you have Holy Ghost, you have Holy Spirit. So, holy woman. This means this lady has something to do with Christianity. And I said it in the last video that yes, the family are Christians. Yes. So they call her the nickname of Khadija in in Arabian in pre-Islamic era is Atahira. وفي نفس كده يقال لها سيدة قريش, and some call her the queen or Miss Quraysh. Miss Quraysh. Yes. Okay. And then young let's young to us way. What of do you call فلان أوسط, that one is in Yami. Okay. وسي وكل قومها كان حريصا على نكاحها. Now she's so popular and so famous and very rich that all the people in her family would love to marry her. لو قدر على ذلك, if they had the chance. So a lot of men has proposed to her and they've shown her money. فلم تقبل. She didn't agree to them. فأرسلتني دسيسا أي خفية إلى محمد. Now this Nafisa lady is saying that Khadija sent me secretly to go and see Prophet Muhammad. بعد أن رجع في إيرها من الشام. After he came back from Sham, after he came back from the business trip from Sham. Office mbaya oko di jama Khadijah bae no ena Khadijah suma be won secretly. فقلت يا Muhammad, and I said, oh Muhammad, ما يمنعك أن تتزوج? What is stopping you from marriage? This is أسيرة الغربية. أن تتزوج. What is stopping you from marrying? فقال, he says, ما بيدي ما أتزوج به. I don't have what it takes to marry. Prophet Muhammad gave Nafisa the response that he has no money. I don't have what it takes to marry. Kuntu. And then she said to him, Nafisa said to him, فإن كفيت لك فإن كفيت ذلك ودعيت إلى المال والجمال والشرف والكفاية ألا تجيب. And she asked him that, now assuming there's a lady who want to take care, who want to be responsible for your marriage and everything, will you do it? This is what Prophet says. He says, قال فمن هي? He says, who is she? قلت, I said Khadijah. I said it is Khadijah. Now this is the thing. قال وكيف لي بذلك? How is that possible? And he asked the Fisa, the lady, that how is that possible? And the lady says, Khadija says she want to marry you. And then فأنا فذهبت فأمرت فأرسلت إليه أن آتي لساعة. I want to tell Khadija that he has agreed, and then she sent that he should send his people to come and do the marriage. Now, this is where the whole issue is. So when they got there, the whole story is saying that the thing started here. Khadija Umar Khalid al-Zuhri أن المزوج لها أبوها خويلد بن أسد كان سكرانا من الخمر. The father was made drunk. Your mama papa no boye. Your mama no monsa e boye. سكرانا من الخمر. فألقت عليه خديجة حلة. أبوye ينو أنا خديجة عشان أتديه. أنا خديجة عشان أتديه. أنا وامنا تناسي. أنا wama wamano zafaran wamano spray other spray no spray with zafaran ena other spray no falamma saha min sukuri o insano fine ni sono insano fine ni sono saha min sukuri insano e fine ni sono. This is what the man said. Qala mazil hulla wa tib. Why na share na atade ena why na abo spray. فقيل له لأنك أنكات محمدا خديجة. Spray no ne atade foforɔ a wahyɛ no ɛyɛ ayeforɔ na wohyerɛ so. Waware Khadija ɛde ama Muhammad. Wakad ibtala biha ɛna ɔde no kɔ dada. Fa ankara zalika ɛna ɔsi deebi mempene ma ware Khadija ɛde ama Muhammad sɛsɛ adan nti na mɛware Khadija ɛde ama Muhammad sɛsɛ mempene. So this is what the Seerah is saying. Now, the man continued to explain that لأن خديجة استشعرت من أبيها أنه يرغب أن يزوجها له. Khadija made her father drunk because she knows that the man is not willing to marry her to Prophet Muhammad. Khadija ne papa Khuwailid na onye ready say obeware Khadija de ama Prophet Muhammad. Nti Khadija hu sɛ ne papa mpene no ɛna wayɛ den wamana bo nti ɔma ne nsa ma ne boyɛ ɛna ɔmo de akyekyere awareɛ no yargaba yuzawija idan lahu fasanat lahu ta'aman ɛna wano aduane ama no wa sharaban ɛna wasa yɛ nsa ama no wadat abaha wa nafara min quraish ɛna wafrɛ quraish foɔ baayɛ ɛne ne papa fataimu ɛna ɔmo abɛdi aduane no وشربوا أنا وما نمون فهلكوا أبوها فلما سكر أبوها ni papa bu yeno qalat lahu ana wakati ni papa ewo ebuo no mo se inna Muhammad ibn Abdullah yahtubuni fazawijni iya Muhammad Abdullah ba o si o peso ware mi nti ware mi famano fazawajaha ana wa ware mi edi amano nti no aware no Khadija ɔno ankasa na wama ne papa nsa ama n'abo ansa na wakyekyere ayeforɔ no simply because prophet Khadijah ne papa mpɛ or the Khadijah bɛma Prophet Muhammad. Now, this is a prophet. Saa awari we say ɛnyɛ scam a this type of marriage, if it is not scam a ɛyɛ dɛn saa awari we wo deɛ ka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɛnyɛ scam a ɛyɛ dɛn sɛ awari we yɛ scam a ka kyerɛ me ɛyɛ dɛn Khadijah made her father drunk before the father blessed the marriage. So a prophet from Allah, a prophet from God, who is here to lead you to heaven, the first marriage he committed himself into was blessed by alcohol. Alcohol, and later Islam says alcohol is haram. Anyway, it is only haram here. When you go to heaven, you will drink it. Yes, heaven, alcohol here. So this is the marriage. Say na aware no koso. Prophets are all warrior. Obanu, all money papa bu and son of washira aware. So because papa na mpene, this is the marriage. This is the marriage, the first marriage of your prophet. This is in your book. So, Seerah to Arabia, volume 1, page 187 has confirmed it, just like the way this one has just confirmed it. In the Prophet Muhammad, now 1 year to Khadijah, it was under the influence of alcohol. It was under the influence of alcohol. Alcohol na Prophet Muhammad, any Khadijah, Omudiama Khadijah, Papa na Khadijah, because to me, come to them and say, Khadijah, any Omukwane plan here. No, it was planned by Khadijah and Prophet Muhammad. Omu plan here because Omu discussing marriage. Khadijah sent someone to go and talk to Prophet Muhammad about the marriage, and he agreed. He agreed because it has opportunity. Me did say your own son over yeah, sugar mommy, sikanie, bibia ye okay. Me did say also over and on plan here. So it was a plan and Khadijah and Prophet Muhammad planned to make the father drunk just to bless the marriage. And this marriage, according to Islamic religion, and the marriage way invalid. Our way and kago, our invalid. Our real ninja because under the influence of alcohol. So Prophet Muhammad's first marriage was under the influence of alcohol. Which prophet is that? Is that the way of Allah? Is that the way of Allah? Asiratul Halabiya, volume 1, page 187. This is the marriage of Khadijah and Prophet Muhammad. We are approaching it. So he married her, as we said, at the age of 25, and she is 40 years. That is the marriage for you. It was the marriage of alcohol, under the influence of alcohol. Stop fighting me. Stop having problem with me. And yummy, I'm reading your books. Asiratu al-Halabiya. And this one, Asiratu Nabawi Ibn Kathir, also confirmed it. Now, Wariano, Yabunsa, and Sana Yashra, Awarian. So, until Usha, Sawari, Usha, it is saying, what anything, until we meet again. I said to you, bye bye.